我係姓鄺嘅，咁我已經係禮記雪糕嘅第3代啦。咁我哋禮記咧就由1933年開始咧就賣雪糕啦，到而家㗎啦，已經89年啦。咁我由我阿爺開始咧，最初就喺南環啊、西環嗰度叫賣啦。咁啊經過咁多年咧，我哋咧都曾經搬遷過嘅，由60年代咧就搬嚟呢個鋪位啦。咁我哋而家都繼續係經營緊賣雪糕啊，咁樣係啊。咁我阿爺咧由1933年咧最初咧就喺南環西環嗰度賣雪糕嘅。咁最初咧佢哋就係嗌 ice cream 咁賣雪糕。點解咧？因為佢最主要咧賣俾啲土生啊、葡國人啊或者係有錢人嘅。因為當年咧澳門嘅當年環境啊、生活咧都唔係話想像咁好。咁啊雪糕咧都比較奢侈品啦。咁啊早期咧，其實就未有茶餐廳嘅，最主要得呢個冰室啦，同埋咖啡廳嘅，屬於高檔少少嘅消費啦。咁佢當時就喺南環西環度叫賣啦。咁後期咧，我哋咧就係喺而家嘅鋪位嘅對面咧，就曾經咧就開個鋪嚟嘅。咁啊到60年代咧，我哋就搬嚟而家呢個現址呢個鋪位啦。由60年代就開始做生意做到而家噶啦。如果呢個鋪位就咁都經過好長嘅時間。咁其實我哋呢個雪糕生意咧都經歷咗好多嘅高低起伏㗎。
Actually, this isn't my first time in Laike. I've been here before. My favorite thing about Laike is the vintage feeling, and I'm surprised that after all these years, it still looks the same.
其實咧禮記咧已經有89年㗎啦，咁啊有咁多年咧，其實已經食咗好多即係好多代澳門人咧曾經喺度食過嘢咧。咁由最初可能佢哋細個咧，佢阿爸爸媽媽或者公公婆婆帶佢嚟食嘢，咁啊長大咗之後可能拍拖啦，拍拖嘅咧結婚就帶佢自己嘅小朋友嚟食啦。因為小朋友又再長大啦，咁其實咧都經歷咗好多代㗎啦。咁其實都包含咗好多故事同回憶咯。因為可能話我以前讀書叻啊、乖啊，爸爸獎我食香蕉船咁樣，咁我好開心咁樣。咁後尾大個咗，佢哋就會亦都會帶翻個小朋友嚟啦。爸爸細個以前咧讀書叻嘅時候咧，就會嚟呢度食雪糕㗎啦咁樣。咁佢又講翻好多回憶嘅故事咯，甚至係拍拖啊咁樣。其實都係好多嘅人嘅回憶嚟嘅。而家我哋都有好多咧公公婆婆咧。即係放咗學咧，托兒所帶小朋友嚟食雪糕啊，幼稚園啊嚟呢度食雪糕都好多嘅。咁佢哋都會喺度講佢哋嘅事情咯。咁我哋鋪頭咧其實有個特點咧，就係我哋即係老闆啦嘅時候婆咧，經常都會喺度嘅。
First, I was just passing by it, and then I heard about this ice cream store from my friends, and they're like, "Yo, there's an ice cream store here. It's really good." What I love about Laike, well, I love the aesthetic of it and the look of it, especially the ice cream.
咁經常咧，佢哋咧除咗食雪糕嘅時候咧，都會分享佢自己生活上嘅點點滴滴咯。咁佢有時會講人生嘅有喜樂啦，時候我近排咧終於考到咩學校啦，跟住又話我仔終於揾到份工啦，或者我女終於嫁得出啦，咁樣都有好多唔同嘅故事分享嘅，或者我仔近排都成績唔好啊咁樣。咁佢哋大家都會有佢自己嘅分享，咁都係一個幾好嘅地方嚟嘅。咁我哋都即係喺呢幾十年啦，都從中建立咗好多嘅即係大家友誼嘅關係啊咁樣。咁所以我哋喺呢個疫情咧，我哋都有希望都多得有啲即係食客咧支持我哋咯，希望能夠繼續營運落去咯，係啊。